So you know why there's not a 16mm socket in a metric socket set? It goes 14, 15, 17, 18, but you need 16. So, what do you think?
I don't know. What's the reason?
Because 16mm is the same as 5/8.
But doesn't that confuse people?
Well, if you have a set that has both English and metric in it, and they don't bother to put the metric, they don't bother to put 16.
So this is a different, you had to take something that was on the car off to put this on.
The bumper came off.
And that's it over there?
I mean, the plastic cover came off.
Okay.
And you have to disconnect the reverse sensors.
Okay.
And then this is the bumper that was on it. This is the original bumper.
So what did you put on?
This back part, which is the hitch.
Okay, so you had to take the bumper off.
And it goes behind it.
So this part here is new.
Yeah, that's the hitch.
And then this goes on. And what's that over there?
That's the bumper cover that goes on top of it.
Okay. So now you're just putting it back together.
Yep.
Was it hard to get the bumper hitch on? Did you run into any problems? This part?
No, these two bolts had to be fished in behind there, and they gave you a fishing tool, just like that. Actually, I didn't try it at first. I just used my magnet, but this really works.
Okay. So you went fishing.
I went fishing. So now I'm putting it all back together. They give you new bolts because it's all thicker back here. So the other bolts were short, see? And this is the new bolt. They know what they're doing.
Where'd you get this from?
Company called Curt.
So here's the box that the stuff came in. What do you call that thing you got?
A trailer hitch. Made specifically for a Promaster. It won't fit on a Ford or anything else. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's not the right one. These have different heads on them. Look at that. Different heads. There's a hidden nut back here. You can't see, but on the bottom there's a stud. And of course it's a different size altogether. In fact, I think it's 15.
Of course. You can't have consistency.
That's not right at all. So there's a joke in automotive mechanicdom about the 10mm socket. And the 10mm socket is the one that you are missing, that you need. It's always gone. No one knows where it is. And so people make up memes about it. People make up fake products where you get a package of 12. You can buy 10mm, a whole package of 12 of 10mm.
Just the 10mm.
Yeah. But I've got one somewhere. I don't know where it is. The thing about this driveway, well, nothing's flat at this house, except in the garage where I can't get the van. So if you drop something, it rolls into the front yard.
So maybe you should put a piece of wood down in front of everywhere you work to catch anything that you drop.
Yeah, I'm too lazy to do that.
Okay, just checking. You have like a set piece of wood always there, of course.
And then you'll come out and go, what is this dang piece of wood that I have to battle every day I get out of the garage? Yeah. Well, that's in case I drop a nut.
You said you dropped something earlier. Did you find it?
Yeah, I'm putting it under it now. Using this bracket. And I wanted to get it all together. first. So I'm going to have to get underneath there and drill up. And that's really fun because metal shavings get in the eyes. So I like that part.
Yeah, that's fun. Okay.
I really enjoy that part.
So we're going to ZZ Top tonight, and I'm telling Roger all the ins and outs of what I found out at the hairdresser, because all of those girls are going to ZZ Top tonight. We have a small town, and we've sold out the little convention center we have.
That's pretty good.
So do they have a drummer? Is that why you wanted to go?
Frank Beard, he's from Frankston.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, so he's coming home.
And he's got a double bass kit, and he's got this big old tom in the center that's real deep. It's kind of...
Nobody knows about the drummer of ZZ Top. They just know about the two guys with the beards.
What? I don't know their name.
I don't either.
Dusty and... both look like adult versions of Cousin It.
Are they related?
I don't think so. They're from Fort Worth, right? And
I don't
some
know.
of their stuff was recorded right down the street here in that little house I showed you.
Yeah?
That little recording studio.
Really?
Some of their albums are recorded there. That's not a couple miles down the street.
So they're coming home. Like this is hometown.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yep.
that's how we got them.
Maybe so. Because they don't go to every small town, but Ringo Starr came and
Yeah.
this is the bumper cover. And that's what all these are for. And these are T27 Torx, but the instructions say T30, and that's wrong.
Do you need any help? Let me know if you need me to hold something. Close up.
It might need a spacer in it because it's being pulled. See how it's being pulled? I think I might put a washer in there. See if you look right down in that crack there. Do you see how it's bowed? Because there's a piece of metal in there for the hitch. I'm going to pull that out and put number 10 or 1/4 inch spacer. See if that works. It's better, isn't it?
Guess so.
Yep. See that? Yep. That's what we want to do right there. Well, something is holding it up. This thing is going to have to come apart. Just kidding. I don't have that yet. It's like it's... Oh, I forgot to do those bolts. Yeah, it's got to come out. Well. I forgot to tighten those bolts. I can't access them from the bottom. They're big. Let's see. What are they?
These bolts here. Now, and we got two.
But I just need one wrench.
Back for another wrench.
I might not have a wrench big enough for that. As big as I go on metric is 17. Yeah, it's probably 18 or 19.
Channel locks.
No, that'll round it over. Okay, I know what to do.
Crescent.
This is a metric crescent.
What?
Even you didn't fall for that.
I did not fall for that.
No, I thought really you would fall for that.
You have little faith.
There's the parking sensors, 4 of them. There's the harness. Goes in down there. That's all it is. Those little sensors, if they go out, you just replace that little thing right there.
How do you get to it?
You pull these. You just pull that sensor out. It's got a little connector and everything right there.
And what does that sensor do?
This is a parking sensor. It's if you walk by it.
Like a proximity alert?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Hope and I were talking, and I was talking about how Roger always needs stuff. And
what do you mean?
well, I mean, you're always coming into me and needing stuff. And the story I really wanted to tell her is when you came downstairs yesterday and said, "Is this hair on the sink yours or mine?" But I didn't do that.
It was mine.
But I did tell her how you're like, how much money's left on the credit card? And I'm sitting there talking about how my husband always needs stuff from me. And the lady next to me is like, mine too. I have one, but I call him John. But I said, yeah, but they fix everything for us. But it's not
we keep them around for maintenance
it's
work.
It's not like what we ask them to do, we need them to do right now. And what men need us to do, they need it right now.
Look, if you ask a man to do something, don't pester him about it. He'll get to it in 6 months.
So when you ask me how much money is left on the credit card, should I say, I'll get back to you in 6 months?
I need that number by 10:30 this morning, please.
I'll get back to you in 6 months. Now, as far as the hair on the sink, I can't answer that one for you.
So the other night I was going like this, and I noticed I had a big thing of hair right here, like a little tuft of hair. And so, I guess I don't remember it. I went in there and I kind of looked and shaved it and then went to bed. And
I don't think I'm going to put that story on. I'm just going to leave it. Is this hair on the sink yours?
I think you ought to go with it. I think people want reality TV. Have I ever told you my fantasy as a drummer that I'm at a concert and there's some crisis in the band, and the front man gets up there and he says, "Is anyone a drummer?" And I run down and I save the day.
Just like when they call for a doctor on an airplane.
Yeah.
But isn't the drum set always set up wrong for you?
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be like a bad dream.
Yeah.
It's all lefty or something. But I can play left-handed.
I've heard this.
I've heard
this dream before, and the drum set's always not set up right.
It's like on a beach. It's upside down, and the toms are in the front. And all my classmates are there. And they're seeing how terrible a drummer I am.
This is getting worse and worse.
I don't have any clothes on, and neither do they.
This is just getting really worse.